So it could and should be forgiven right now when it wouldn't be taxable. But if the Department of Education doesn't start forgiving loans again in time and yours get wiped away after 2026, then now something that wasn't taxable becomes taxable, all because of government inaction. Additionally, the income-based repayment plan is the only payment plan under that income-driven repayment plan umbrella that required a partial financial hardship, which essentially means that if I compare your payment under income-based repayment plan to what you would pay under a 10-year standard plan, you have to prove that you would save money on IBR as compared to the 10-year option. And if you can't prove it, meaning you don't have a partial financial hardship, they would deny you when you applied for IBR. Now, the Department of Education realized, hey, this is a problem. We told people because of the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, they were doing away with all those plans and that they had to move over to IBR. But then we have people who are trying to follow the rules and move over to IBR, and we're declining them because they don't have a partial financial hardship. So we need to do away with the partial financial hardship. And they agreed to do away with the partial financial hardship, but they didn't update their systems in time for the onslaught of applications. So they removed it, but then you had people who would apply hoping to get on the plan and they were still being denied, you guessed it, because they don't have a partial financial hardship. And the American Federation of Teachers took them to court for this and many other reasons. They're saying you're not processing forgiveness when you should be processing forgiveness. You're not giving valid reasons for not processing forgiveness because these people are eligible to have their loans wiped away based on the current laws on the books. You're telling people that you're going to be doing things like public service loan forgiveness buybacks, and you are either dragging your feet or not providing consistent updates or just refusing these requests. And we're going to hold your feet to the fire by filing this lawsuit. They've been going back and forth in the courts, but on last week, they filed a joint status report. So here's what happened. On last week, the American Federation of Teachers and the Department of Education submitted a joint status report to the court as a part of the lawsuit. So this signifies that they have come to an agreement on certain elements of this lawsuit and how both parties are going to proceed. We're going to put the link to this actual status report in the show notes on both podcasts. And right now, we're going to go through some of these terms and tell you what it means for people who have federal student loans.